Hi, welcome back. If it's your first time, thank you so much for being here. My name is Jennifer. Today I'm going to offer a 45-minute vinyasa class. We're gonna be playing with a backbend towards the end of the class, so you're going to need a strap or something like a strap. It can be a resistant band, it can be a scarf, whatever you can find in your closet that can give you some more space for your shoulders to open up. When you're ready, come to your back on Eka Pada Rajakapotasana. Butterfly legs. So open your knees wide to the sides. Relax your head on the ground, your arms. And just notice right away if there's some discomfort on your hip flexors. You can send your heels away from the hips. The farther away, the less uncomfortable. So if you need to fully extend the legs, just do that. When you're ready, take a moment to close your eyes. Bring your palms to face up to the ceiling. With your eyes closed, take a breath in through your nose. Now pause at the top of the inhale. Open mouth, exhale. Pause at the bottom of that exhale as you press all of your breath out. Inhale through your nose. Pause at the top of the inhale and maybe sip in more breath. Open mouth, empty out. One more time, a little deeper inhale. Open mouth, empty out. Pause at the bottom of your exhale, seal the lips. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your nose. Starting to create a conscious, steady breath. Take one more breath in through your nose. And when you're ready, bring your knees together to touch. Just plant your feet on the ground. Bring your left knee into your chest, interlace your fingers over your knee, and just give yourself a squeeze. Then bring the other leg in. Now grab both legs, squeeze them towards your chest. Tabletop your legs, open your arms wide like a T with the palms facing up. Now cross the left leg on top of the right leg. Now roll your knees to your right side for a supine twist. Gaze is up to the ceiling or to your left hand. For more sensation, place your right hand on top of your left leg. Notice a nice side stretch on your left side as you elongate your tailbone, not your tailbone, but the bottom, that left hip, towards the top of your mat. From your core, bring your legs back to center as you uncross them and then switch sides, right leg on top, knees to the left side. Keep your gaze up to the ceiling or to your right side. Okay. And just try not to control anything. Just allow your body to fully relax. Let gravity do the work here. Notice the back of your right shoulder. Try to keep it in line with the ground. With your next inhale, bring your legs back to the center, uncross the leg, and this time grab the back of your knees. Then lift your feet. With your exhale, rock forward, come to seated. We're gonna do this a couple of times, so keep your legs together, rock back, and then come to seated, heels down. Again, rock back, and then come to seated. Now next time that you rock back, when you come forward, lift your hips, and then sit down again. Rock back, heels down, hips up, and then sit down again. Now last one, you're gonna rock back, but next time you come up, hips all the way up, full forward. Separate your feet hip width apart. Soften the knees. Hold on to the opposite elbows for ragdoll. You can sway side to side. Just notice how this gentle movement feels. If there's any shaking on the back of your legs, soften the knees and maybe just stay on stillness. If it feels good on your neck, you can make circles with your head, one side, very gentle movement, and the other side. When you're ready, either stay here or interlace the fingers behind your back. Palms together, or grab your strap, whatever you're using. Inhale, halfway lift, move the shoulder blades towards one another, and then elongate your arms to the direction where your tailbone is pointing. Exhale, fall forward, lift your arms away from the hips, look to the back of your mat. Now soften your elbows slightly. With the elbows slightly bent, send your fist or your arms farther away from your hips. And then check with your neck, make sure there's no tension there. Take another inhale. Exhale, release your hands to the shin bones. Halfway lift, inhale. Find the lower abdominal away from the floor. Exhale, fold forward, breath out. 2 more times. Halfway lift, inhale. Elongate the sides of your neck by moving the shoulder blades towards the tailbone. Exhale, fold forward, breath out. 1 more time. Halfway lift, inhale. Navel away from the floor. Exhale, plant your hands to the floor and then step your left foot behind you for runner's lunge. Your right foot stays outside of your right hand, left knee drops to the ground. Untuck the toes behind you, keep your left hand on the floor, right hand to your right thigh just for a gentle twist. Scoop your pelvis to the front to feel a nice opening on the front of your left leg. When you're ready, right hand to the floor. Lift your back knee, 3-legged dog. Lift your right leg to the ceiling. And then bend your right knee, exhale, open up your hips. Point your right knee straight up to the ceiling, gazes down to the ground. And sometimes extending the right leg, the top leg, helps to open up more, so you can explore that. Or keep bending the knee. Re-extend the right leg, inhale, close your hips. Exhale, downward facing dog. Bring your right foot down. Settle into your first inverted V shape. And creating length from your upper body, starting with your fingers. So make sure your fingers are wide apart. And then press your palms onto the floor, elongate your arms. Elongate the sides of your body by lifting the tailbone. And take another inhale. And then with your exhale, walk your hands to the back of your mat, fold forward. Halfway lift, inhale, flat back, lengthen. To your thighs, breath out. Rise up, inhale, mountain pose. Extend the legs, arms over your head. Now your palms face towards one another. Root down with your heels. Firm your inner thighs. With your next exhale, right hand down to your side. Left arm over the ear for a side stretch. Now keep your hips on top of your heels. From the waistline up, you create the length. And with your exhale, you deepen into your side stretch. 1 more run. Inhale where you are. And from where you are, reach to your right side. Now you're feeling that stretch on your left side. Come back up. Inhale, arms left. Exhale, left hand down to your side. Firm your legs so your foundation is strong. Exhale, right arm over the ear. Now check with that top shoulder. Bring your shoulder down away from the right ear. Exhale, stretch it to your left. 1 more full run. Firm your right leg. Exhale, deepen. Come back up. Inhale, both hands to the ceiling. With your exhale, open up, fall forward, relax your head completely. Halfway lift, inhale, flat back, lengthen. Exhale, walk your hands to the top of your mat into high push-up position and find your plank. Shoulders on top of your hands. Press the floor away so that your arms come fully extended, but rotate your elbows to face the back of your mat. Now rock forward until you are at the top of the big toe. And then right where you are, just send your heels back. Again, inhale, rock forward so that your shoulders are in front of your fingers. Exhale, drop your knees. Take another inhale from your core. Exhale, come all the way down to the ground. Untuck your toes behind you and bring your legs together. Interlace the fingers behind your back or find your strap between the hands. Elongate your hands towards your feet. Now inhale, lift your legs, lift your chest. Gaze is at the right under your nose. Lift your thighs as you press your pelvis onto the ground. From your core, draw the navel in as you lift your rib cage. Take another inhale. Exhale, tuck your toes behind you, hands by your rib cage, elbows are bent towards one another. Keep your knees on the ground. With your next inhale, lift your upper body. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take another breath in. Stay here, exhale. Breath in through your nose, seal the lips. Now walk your hands top of your mat. Separate your feet hip width apart. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold forward. Inhale, rise up. Bring your arms over your head. Lengthen, palms touch. Exhale, open up, soften the knees. Fold forward, breath out. Halfway lift, inhale, flat back. This time, step your right foot behind you for runner's lunge. Your left foot stays outside of the left hand. Deepen into the lunge by moving your right knee as far behind the hip. Stay here. Or bring your left into your left thigh for a little twist. And when you're ready, both hands to the floor, tuck your toes behind you, three-legged dog. Inhale, lift your left leg to the ceiling. Bend the left knee, exhale, open up your hips. Knee points up. Now look at your right foot. Lift the inner arch of your right foot. So find the bottom of the big toe and the pinky toe, pressing them. Option to re-extend the back leg. Re-extend the left leg, close your hips. Look behind you, make sure the front of your left leg faces the ground. Exhale, downward facing dog. Settle into your down dog. Make sure you're not squeezing your shoulders. Notice your mouth, notice the expressions of your face. Try to relax, especially the space between the eyebrows. With your next exhale, walk your hands to the back of your mat, fold forward. Halfway lift, inhale, flat back, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Rise up, inhale, arms over your head. Lengthen through your sides as you come up. Relax your shoulders. Exhale, right hand down. You lift from over the ear. Take 2 more breaths. Inhale. Firm your left leg, and with your exhales, you deepen. Where you are, breath in. Firm both legs. Exhale, stretch to the side. Inhale, come to center, fingers high. Exhale to the other side. Inhale, imagine you have a yoga block between the legs. Squeeze that. Exhale, from your upper body, move to your left. Last round of breath here. With your next inhalation, come to center. Exhale, open up, fold forward, relax your head. Halfway lift, inhale, flat back. Walk your hands to the top of your mat into plank. Shoulders on top of your hands. Fingers are spread wide apart. Rock forward with your shoulders, inhale. And then just the heels, press them back. Again, inhale, come forward high into the tippy toes. Exhale, come all the way down, bend your elbows. Untuck your toes behind you, keep your palms where you have them. Move the shoulders, your elbows back towards one another. Lift the knees off the ground, and when you inhale, baby cobra, slightly lift your chest. Exhale, lower your chest, tuck your toes behind you. Inhale, modify plank, hips up, chest up. Exhale, downward facing dog. That can be your modified version of vinyasa, or if you choose, you can also skip it. Take a breath in. Where you are, breath out. Lift your right leg to the ceiling, inhale. Exhale, step the right foot forward in between your hands, drop the left knee to the ground. With your next inhale, lift your hands to the ceiling, modify crescent lunge. Exhale, open your arms to your right side, right hand to the back, left hand in front. Exalted warrior, right hand to the left leg, left hand to the ceiling, inhale. Now stay here for your exhale as you send your pelvis forward. Align your shoulders as you lift your left hand even higher. Exhale, hands to the ground. Step it back, either down dog or high push-up, inhale. Either knee down or up, exhale, low plank. This time halfway. Inhale, open up your chest. Up facing dog to downward facing dog, breath out. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, step the foot forward, drop your back knee. Inhale, modify crescent lunge, lift your hands. With your exhale, relax your shoulders and open to your left side. So elongate your arms, elongate your fingers. Exalted warrior, inhale, right hand to the ceiling, left hand to the right leg. Stay here, exhale, pelvis forward, lower abdominal in and up. With your next exhale to the ground, step it back, inhale, plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, open your chest. Downward facing dog, breath out. Inhale, right leg lifts one more time. Exhale, right foot forward, left knee down. Rise up, inhale into modified crescent. Exhale, open your arms to the right. Exalted warrior, inhale, left hand to the ceiling. Exhale to the ground. Step it back, inhale, plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, up dog. Downward facing dog, breath out. Inhale, left leg rises. Exhale, step it forward. Back knee down, inhale, rise up. Exhale, open your arms to the left. Look to the back. Exalted warrior, inhale, right hand to the ceiling. Exhale to the ground. Step it back, inhale, plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, up facing dog. Downward facing dog, exhale. Stay here, breath in. Open mouth. Inhale, lift your right leg. Exhale, step the foot forward in between the hands, drop your left knee. Inhale, rise up, modify crescent lunge. Now stay here, send your pelvis forward, and then send your hands in front. Lift your right hand, and then bring your left arm on there as you cross your elbows. Give yourself a hug, so hold on to your shoulders. This should be plenty for some. If you can close the gap between your elbows, lift your fingers. If you can close the gap between your forearms, then cross your palms together. Now, where you are, lift your fingers. So you're bringing your elbows away from your chest. Exhale, pelvis forward. You can stay like this. Keep elongating from your waistline all the way up to the fingers, or with the option to lift your left knee off the ground to add balance. Okay. Now keep your gaze between your forearms or on a non-moving spot in front of you. Firm your core. Now imagine you're creating space between each vertebra. So you're elongating, and then from your chest, slightly lean back. With your next exhalation, keep your eagle arms if you can. Send your torso parallel to the ground. Activate your back leg. Very slowly, one-legged Tadasana. Keep your eagle arms if you can. Bend the left knee to your chest. Exhale, cross the left leg on top of the right for Garudasana. You can seal the gap between your inner thighs and you squeeze your legs, stay right here, or find your foot behind your right calf. Once you have that, bend your right knee and sit on an imaginary one-legged chair. See if you can squeeze your legs more and lower, but your elbows stay away from your chest. Very slowly, one-legged Tadasana. Inhale, bring your arms over your head. Exhale, chair pose, Utkatasana, lower the hips. Firm your inner thighs. Pause here, exhale, lower the hips. If you feel that your shoulders are getting really tired, extend your hands in front instead. Take another inhale. Exhale, bring your hands in prayer. Find your lower abdominal in and away from the upper thighs. You can choose to stay here or twist to your right. Left elbow outside of your right knee. Look at your left knee, make sure that it's not in front. Keep it in line with your right. Right where you are, press your palms and lean to your left. So your chest is moving away from your thumbs, but your thumbs are not moving. They're right in front of you. Option to open up your arms. Option to take side crow. Two more breaths. Inhale into chair pose. Exhale, fold forward, extend your legs. Halfway lift, inhale, flat back. Exhale, step it back. Either down dog or inhale, plank. Exhale, low push-up. Inhale, open your chest. Exhale, down dog. Cleansing breath, inhale. Open mouth. Lift your left leg, inhale. Exhale, step it forward in between your hands, right knee comes down. Inhale, modified crescent lunge. Exhale, pelvis to the front. Now send your hands in front. Lift your left hand more. Bring your right arm under. Now cross your elbows, give yourself a hug. Or lift your fingers. Actively press your palms or cross the palms. Stay here, elbows away from your chest. And then with your exhale, squeeze your inner thighs. Actively press your left heel into your mat. Keep elongating from your waistline up. And then from your chest, just slightly lean back. Stay like this or lift your right knee off the ground. You can soften the right knee slightly so you can lengthen your tailbone down. And then inhale, that's going to give you more room for you to lift your arms, for you to elongate through your torso. With your next exhale, bring your torso slightly forward. Activate your right leg, firm your core, and very slowly, one-legged Tadasana with your eagle arms. If at any time you need to release your arms, bring them in prayer. But if you're ready, Garudasana, cross your right leg on top. Firm your legs, option to hook your foot behind you. Once you hook your foot, notice your right hip wants to move to the right, so to the front. Move it back. And from that place, squeeze everything tight lower. You're gonna make sure that you're engaging your arms and your legs, your core, but make sure it's not too much so that you can allow your breath to be fluid. Maybe sit slightly lower. One-legged Tadasana. Inhale, bend the right knee into your chest. Sorry, yeah, arms up. Exhale, chair pose, Utkatasana, lower your hips. Okay, just notice your shoulders. If you need less, send them hands in front. Exhale, squeeze your leg, lower your hips. Take another breath. Hands into prayer, twist left, right elbow side of the knee, or maybe just between the knees. Then start to send your gaze to the left, which is where your heart is opening to. Check with your knees. Option to open up your arms or take your side crow. Three more breaths. Chair pose, inhale for a breath. Exhale, fold forward, extend the legs. Halfway lift, inhale, flat back. Exhale, step it back. Either down dog or inhale into plank from your legs and your core. Exhale, low push up. Inhale, up dog. Downward facing dog, breath out. Stay here, breath in. Open mouth. Seal the lips, inhale. Through your nose, exhale. Lift your right leg, inhale, three-legged dog. Now bend your right knee, exhale, open up your hips. Stay right here or flip your dog. So land the ball of your foot all the way to your left. Turn around, lift your pelvis, and just relax your head. Take another inhale. Now very slowly, just lower your hips. Keep your left leg extended. You're facing the back of your mat. Your right knee extended. Now send both hands in front. Okay? And then the same way that we did at the very beginning of class, you're gonna rock back, keeping the right knee bent. Exhale, sit down. Inhale, rock back. Exhale, find more momentum. Make lift your hips. All right, we'll try it again. Inhale, rock back. Exhale, lift your hips. Maybe you can keep your leg on the floor or lift your left leg. One more time. Inhale, rock back. Exhale, heel onto the floor or lift your left leg. Hold it here for 3. Good. Maybe hands in prayer if that helps you balance better. From your core for 2. Hands to the floor. Stretch your left leg back, standing splits. And just for a breath, inhale. Exhale, step your left foot behind you. Drop your heel, align your right heel with your left inner arch. Open up warrior 2. So your right knee is pointing to the back of your mat. Your back heel is parallel to the front of your mat, but now it's the back of your mat. Okay, open up your arms. Lift from your weight, from your hip creases all the way up through the sides, and then lengthen out with your arms. Relax the shoulders. Okay. Now you can choose to stay here or bend your right elbow so your hand comes to the back of your head. With your left hand, touch your elbow. Okay. Or with your left thumb pointing down, reach behind you. See if you can reach your right hand. Remember that you have some kind of strap. You can use that between your hands to create space. Just be here for a few more breaths. Maybe even close your eyes and use your X-ray vision. Scan your body from the bottom of your feet, pressing into the ground, activating your legs as you do so. Feel your right knee moving slightly out to the pinky edge of your foot. Notice your breath. The sound, the texture, the depth. Open up your arms, warrior 2. Inhale, extend both legs, squeeze your inner thighs, lift your palms over your head, and then exhale back to warrior 2. Keep the right knee bent, reach forward for side angle, right elbow down to your thigh, lift your left hand to the ceiling. Okay, space. You always want space between the ears and your shoulders. Okay, so move your shoulders down towards your lower back, and then maintaining that. Option to extend your left arm over the ear for the extended variation. If you have a prop, you can use it inside the right leg. Good, or take your bind if you feel ready for a bind. And from your back leg, from your core, there's equal energy, equal strength throughout your body. Reverse triangle. Inhale, extend the right leg, reach your right hand to the ceiling, squeeze your inner thighs again. And then exhale, bend the knee, hands to the floor, drop the left knee down. Walk your right foot to the right side of your mat for runner's lunge, keeping both hands inside the right ankle. This time, keep your left hand on the floor, right hand to your thigh. This should be enough, or bend your back knee. Extend your right hand, reach for the top of your foot, and then deepen into your quad stretch by moving your heel closer to the hip. Some of you might be able to lower the left forearm, paddle it to the ground. When you're ready, let go of your foot, bring your hands flat on the ground. Lift your back knee, step it back, high plank. Now option to hold your plank for 10 breaths. Option to drop your knees for yogi push-ups. Inhale, exhale low. Inhale left, exhale lower. Inhale high, exhale low push-up. Inhale up, from your core, exhale low. Inhale lift. One more, exhale low. Inhale lift, down dog, exhale. Breath in. Open mouth. Lift your left leg, inhale. Seal the lips, exhale, bend the knee, open up your hips. Stay here or flip your dog. So your right leg is extended, your left knee is bent. Lift the whole front side of your body to the ceiling. Feel the nice opening on your hip flexors, that nice length. Take another inhale, right leg is extended, left knee is bent. As you exhale, lower your hips so you're facing now the front of your back, the front of your mat. Good, so find your perfect spot. Left knee is bent, right leg is extended, hands in front. Keeping your legs the way you have them, rock back, and then come back, sit down. You can also use your hands if you really need them, okay? 3 more. Rock back, exhale, maybe lift your hips. Inhale, rock back, exhale, lift your hips. One more time, inhale, rock back, exhale, lift your hips. Maybe your right leg is lifted for 3. Firm your core, 2. Hands down, swing your right leg behind you, inhale. Exhale, step it back. Bring your foot flat. Warrior 2, inhale. And then exhale, sink bend the left knee more. Engage your back leg. Okay? And just pause here. Once again, you can close your eyes. Oh, but first, let's find that bind. So left hand behind your back, either right hand to the elbow or to the strap. You can also bring your right arm behind you, find your left hand. Now you can close your eyes. And just focus on your breath. Notice your heart rate. It might be a little fast, so can you slow it down? Feel the muscles of the front of your body. From your mula bandha, the lift of the pelvic floor, lifting, and then the muscles on your back lengthening down towards the floor. Open your arms back to warrior two. With your next inhale, extend both legs, arms over your head, palms touch. Squeeze your inner thighs. Exhale, bend the knee, warrior two. Reach to the front. This time, side angle, left elbow down, right arm up or over your ear. Find your own variation, your own expression. Okay, that includes binding or maybe exploring the depth. Imagine leaning your chest against an imaginary wall next to your left foot. So if your front of your body is moving towards the floor in front, try to do the opposite. Reverse triangle. Inhale, extend the left, lift your left hand to the ceiling. And then exhale, rebend the knee, hands to the floor, drop your right knee and find your runner's lunge. Foot to the left, hands inside the left leg. Explore your depth. This should be it for some, or left into your left leg. Look to the back of your mat, with the option to reach for the right foot. And then option to lower your right forearm. Let go of your foot, hands to the ground. Lift your right knee, plank inhale. You can take child's pose if you need a break. You can drop your knees if you need less for yogi push-ups. Inhale. Exhale, lower. Make sure your hips don't touch the ground. Inhale up. Exhale, lower. Elbows towards one another. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, high. Exhale, low. One more. Inhale, lift. One more. Exhale, lower. Inhale, high. Downward facing dog. Exhale. Cleansing breath. Inhale. Open mouth. Lift your right leg, inhale. Step your right foot between your hands. Walk your right foot as far to the left as you can until the knee drops to the right side. Left knee comes down for half pigeon. Flex your right foot as much as you can. Stay right here or walk your hands, forearms down to the ground. You have about a minute, so you can stay right here with your sleeping pigeon. Or if you want to play with a back bend, walk your hands towards you. Use your strap or whatever prop you're using. If you're using a strap, I suggest to make a small loop on your strap. And then find your left foot inside the loop. Once you have that, bend the left elbow into your rib cage, then forward and then up. Okay, so if you take a moment, look here. My left hand is behind my head. It's not open to the ceiling. Good. So you want to bend that left elbow, and then your right hand starts to walk next to the left hand, as close, so you're pulling your foot closer towards your head. From your waistline, you create the length. Lengthen, lift your waistline, lift your rib cage, and then your chest slightly leans back. If you had plenty of your back bend, very gentle, release your strap and take a sleeping pigeon just for 3 more breaths. And when you're ready, walk your hands back towards you. Lift your back knee and then step it back, downward facing dog. Lift your left leg, step it forward in between your hands. Walk your foot to the right to drop the knee to the left. Right knee comes down, then scoop it all the way back. Okay, then now you know your options. Walk your hands so that you stay here on your sleeping pigeon. Or when you're ready, walk your hands back up. Find your loop on the back foot. Now once you have it, bend the elbow into your rib cage, forward and then up. So now the hand is behind you. If you can balance, because there's a lot of space between your left hip and the ground, you can find a towel or maybe a block if you have it. When you're ready, bring the other hand to the strap and then walk by bringing your foot closer towards your head. Good, now lengthen, especially the lower back space. Good, lift, create space between your vertebrae and your lumbar spine. And then lean back with your chest, with your upper torso, with your upper body. And if you have plenty, very slowly let go of your back foot. Take 3 more breaths on sleeping pigeon. Walk your hands towards you, but this time send your right leg in front. Keep your feet together. Externally rotate your hips from underneath it. Keep a soft bend on the knees. If you know you have tight hamstrings or hips, inhale, lift your hands. Exhale, hinge at the hips. Either grab the back of your legs. You can also grab your strap, bring it over your feet. And then lower your torso. Then just very slowly, very gentle. Inhale, come back to center. Bring your palms together, tuck your chin onto your chest, point your toes, scoop the pelvis under. Now slowly come all the way into your back. Give yourself a full body stretch, point your toes, breath in. Open ahora. Arms to the sides. Bring one knee in and then the other in, then another knee. Good, you can rock side to side. Happy baby. Reach for the outer edges of the feet. Press your knees down towards the side, towards the sides by your rib cage. And if your sacrum is off the ground by a lot, try to grab your ankles instead, or maybe just even the back of the knees. If you're pretty content here, if you had plenty, stay for another few breaths or take shoulder stand. If you're taking shoulder stand, keep your gaze up to your toes. Avoid looking to the sides. And then very slowly. Sorry, if you're in shoulder stand, take a plow pose. Send your legs behind you. If you had plenty, come onto your back. Give yourself a full body stretch. Point your toes, deep breath in. Open mouth. Bring your arms to the sides, palms face up. Close your eyes, final Shavasana. Stay here for as long as you need to. The longer the better. Just allow your body to fully surrender, your mind to surrender as well. If you're ready, bring your knees into the chest. Or if you'd rather bring your knees into your chest, roll over to your right side or whatever side is more natural to you. Find a seated position. And again, I invite you to stay here for as long as possible, focusing on your breathing for a meditation. You can set an alarm for 1 minute, 5 minutes. But if you're ready, bring your hands together in prayer. We'll still practice with a cleansing breath. Inhale through your nose. Open mouth, exhale. Bow down towards your heart. And with this gesture, I thank you for joining me today, for sharing your time, your energy, your practice, your breath with me. Until next time, from my heart to yours, namaste. Thank you.